Hi, it's me, the autistic Gen X existential crisis guy with anxiety and depression. Some call me Tim. And today, I wanted to talk about being a software guy because I sometimes I feel like it's just all bad. Programming is terrible. The people in programming are terrible. The managers in programming are terrible. Everybody is terrible. Nobody knows what they're doing. Everything is broken. Everything is bloated. Blah. Okay. But every time I use OBS Studio to do the recording, and I've upgraded to Windows 11, and now when I open OBS, the video camera with its settings reverts to this weird ass dark, I can't see anything. If I shut it down and I open the camera app, suddenly it's this bright, fuzzy nightmare, and I have to go in and manually set all of the frickin' settings by hand every time. And I got to tell you, some days when I'm not feeling very good, that's a barrier to making a video, right? I'm like, I just forget it. Oh, that's enough. So what I'm saying is I found this little program on GitHub called Camera Config or Config Cam. But basically you just set up the camera, run it with a -- save, and it saves it in a config file. When you run it again, it loads it. So now I bring up OBS and the camera's all messed up. Double click on it. It auto loads the file. Boom, it's fixed. And so, like, if I wasn't a software guy, I would have looked at this and been like, I don't know what this is. This seems sketchy, and not done it. Whereas I just went to GitHub and looked, it's in C++, and I looked through the code, and like, I'm not seeing any virus-looking stuff. It looks just like a regular thing. So you can pull the repo down and, put it into Visual Studio and build it, or grab the exe off of GitHub and just put it in, and it just works. So I don't believe I could do all that in like 5 minutes if I wasn't a software guy. So it's not all bad. It's not all bad. Understanding how computers work isn't bad. But I still have this, like, I don't really know what I'm doing now. Who am I? I'm still trying to figure that out. It's like, well, I could stream on Twitch, right? I could do that. I play video games all day long. Is anybody going to want to watch me play video games all day long? And the problem is, with any of these things, I think you have to be consistent. I've heard that so many times. Consistency is key, right? And I can't be consistent because it goes against the hippie ideology to be consistent, even though I have a routine that must be followed. And before I do any activity whatsoever, I make up rules in my head that I don't even know until they start being broken. And I'm like, whoa, we can't be doing that. What are you doing? This isn't the gas station I know. And I don't know where to park. Oh my God, fucking parking. Parking stresses me out so bad. Because I like... All right. So I'm looking through all of my, I may get back to the point. I'm looking through all of this paperwork and stuff. Going back through my depression meds and stressors and things that have caused issues and all my military records and all these things. Giant paper with blah of words. And I it's funny. I look at code and it's like, it's just... I read it like English. It's a language. I read it. I can read music. I read music. It's like a language. I read it. An administrative form. It's gobbledygook. Like, it doesn't make any sense. I just look at it and like, I get overwhelmed with all the, I don't even know, what am I looking for? What is the point of this? Like, and it pisses me off because it's like, well, there's one important sentence buried down here. That's the whole form. The whole form should just be like my name, my date, and the line of that's it. Why does it have all this other crap here, right? And of course I know, because it's got to cover everybody for everything in the entire universe till the end of time. But I get overwhelmed. And my wife, who really thought she was going to be a businesswoman back when she was a teenager. She's very sharp and on it for these kind of things. She just looks at the forum and is like, we're right here, and that thing. And babe, why are you so good at this? And why do I suck? That's how I feel. Like a 12-year-old. Because inside I really am still a middle schooler. I laugh at poop jokes, right? I just do dumb things. I can really relate to kids in junior high, to kids in like, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, whatever country you're in, all the other grades and stuff. This is different, but boys and girls right before they become 13, that time, right? I am mentally still there. I never left that place. I may physically look it and I can pretend to be an adult, but inside I'm still that little child, just having a good time or not, depending on, what is happening. See how I said I was going to bring it around? I don't remember what the hell I was talking about. Oh, so I'm doing the stuff with the medical records. And I just look at them and it's just like, I can't process any of this. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with this. It just, I thought I had it. Now I don't remember what I was talking about. So this is a terrible rambling video like I do. But I guess being a software guy isn't all bad, but I don't know who I am. My wife is a lot better at business shit than I am. But I've been going through all these documents and now I think I've got everything. I had my wife look at the stuff last night. I don't want her to read it, but because it's personal shit, but I let her, which is good because she's like, well, here are all the mistakes I can see instantly, which also is infuriating, but this is why I married her. So she'd be on my team. Because honestly, she scared me when I met her. And I was like, ooh, I want to be on her team because I don't want to be on her bad side. I keep hitting a damn. Sorry for all the bumps on the microphone. I'm still getting used to this whole thing. But yeah, do I Twitch stream? I don't think that anybody wants to watch me play video games. But again, like I said, I can't be consistent with this stuff. You have to be consistent. I can't be consistent, so I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. At least with software, nobody knows how long anything is going to take anyone to do ever. And so if you're kind of like having a hard time, no one's going to notice as long as you get your shit done eventually. It's like, okay, it's software. What am I doing? And that's the thing, right? Well, I'm sitting here. I'm thinking. Looks like you're playing Tetris. Like I am playing Tetris, but also I'm letting the problem marinate in my head. And then eventually I'll stand up and go to the bathroom and go, oh, I got it. And then I'll do the thing. Like, what's the problem? Managers don't like that. So thank you for enjoying this rambling video that really had nothing to do with anything. But the takeaways from this are, I guess being a software guy isn't as bad as I make it out to be. Sometimes it has its perks. And I don't know who I am anymore. And I guess we're going to have to figure it out together as I explore all of my options, from yoga instructor to skydiving instructor. There's a lot of instructors in there. I'm probably not going to be a professional magician or musician anymore. Probably not going to be an actor. My letter from Hogwarts is apparently never going to come, so I don't have that. I've never come from the future in time travel to warn myself or take myself away. So I must be doing everything fine. Nobody's come to stop me. So yeah, I mean, I guess we'll just sort of bumble through life right now until we find our next thing. So do all the things for the algorithm, like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, peace.